Hello everyone and welcome to Total War Warhammer 3. Welcome back. It has been a while. It has been a long while. I'd uploaded a bunch of stuff in December. I wanted to put through all the videos that I had, but I took some time off for the holidays and to see family, and then it became longer than planned. So I've been away for a while. I haven't recorded anything in a bit over a month now. And I've been missing it, and I'm happy to be back. So I know that this is a new one. I'm starting a new series. Don't worry, I will still be working away on the existing series on there, like, you know, Planet Crafter, RimWorld, Spellforce, and everything. So yeah, so those will still be going. But I wanted to get back to another Total War. You know, we did Medieval. That was the first big full playthrough on the channel, and I wanted to do another Total War. And I'd been playing a decent bit of Warhammer 3 recently, over the past, you know, month or so when I had time. Just wasn't recording any of it, but I wanted to play it. So let's get into it right there with that intro done. We're going to be starting a new campaign. We're going to do Immortal Empires. I already have the plan for what I want to do here. Immortal Empires. We are going to be the Empire.
Yes.
I want it to be Karl Franz. I want to do Reikland here, which this is the map. So if you're unfamiliar to Total War Warhammer 3 or any of the Total War Warhammers, really, this is the big map here. Immortal Empires is the Realm of Chaos is a smaller sort of like story-driven campaign here. Immortal Empires is classic Total War experience, like huge map, loads of factions, everybody just competing. It is domination, you know? So this is it, and this is where we start here out in the Empire. Some effects and stuff for Karl Franz and, you know, and the faction stuff. Some lore here. If you want to do a quick read, you can pause and read through that. Cool stuff. I don't know how much I'm going to be stopping and reading things as we go, or taking our time with that, because what I want to get into next is the settings. We're going to be playing on Legendary. Now, I know that unlike the Medieval, Total War Medieval 2 campaign that I did, it was on very hard and stuff. It's pretty different in the newer games. I mean, they're, in a lot of ways, it's sort of the same. The enemy, you know, the AI will just end up having way more armies and stuff, and they'll target you more. But I would say it's definitely harder on the harder difficulties in this game. Not to say that it's impossible or anything else, but personally, I have definitely found it harder. Although maybe that's just also that I played more of the old games. But anyways, we're going to be playing on Legendary. I haven't played a ton of Warhammer on Legendary. I've been playing some recently. That's part of why I wasn't recording, is because I wanted to sort of work on that and test that. So I've been playing some, but I haven't gotten far in it. I don't think I've made it past like 50 turns. Well, not even 50, maybe like 40 turns-ish on Legendary. So which is still decently, you know, a decent ways in, but it's not the end game or anything. So these are all the settings and stuff, all the end games available. I do have minor faction potential enabled. I just like it better when there's more factions later, or you know, they're doing more. 60-minute battle timer, battle difficulty very hard, campaign difficulty Legendary. So what that means for me and for the playthrough basically is that I'm gonna take my time with it in the sense of, you know, we're not going to be rushing and expanding super fast, because I want to be careful, because I can overextend. And I don't know this game as well as I know some of the older games or some of the other ones. I've played a decent amount of the Warhammer ones, but not as much. For Karl Franz specifically, for this faction, I have played through about the first 25, I think, or 27 turns is what I made it through on this. So I have an idea of what I want to do with the playthrough and everything else. But yeah, Legendary is going to be tough. I will probably reload battles to make them. And this isn't because I don't want to ever lose a battle or lose anything, or, you know, I don't want to ever lose like a settlement or anything else. We're gonna. I'm sure we will at some point. Maybe not now that I'm saying that, but I want to like push myself to be good in that sense. So yeah. So if there's a battle that I feel I did badly and I could do a better job, I'll probably reload it and do that. If there's campaign decisions that I make that are, yeah, I don't know that I'll be reloading those too much. I think I'll only reload if there's something that I didn't expect, which happens in Total War games sometimes, where it's like the AI does something that I didn't think was possible or anything else, then we might reload on that. But whoa, no, keep that cranked up all the way. Didn't mean to scroll there. But anyways, that is more than enough rambling. I'm planning on timestamping these, so maybe you're just cutting it at this point now. But let's get into it. From the icy sea of claws in the north to the soaring black mountains in the south, the individuality of the Empire's provinces is much defined by its landscapes. Its vast forests provide food and materials of production, while wide rivers and traversable valleys facilitate trade and transport. Yet at times, the land itself seems to strive against progress, concealing monsters and enemies of all sorts amongst its craggy passes and dark groves. Peril awaits within and without, but the nations of men have thus far proved equal to the challenge. Loading in. Here we are.
Now is the time, men of the Empire, to unite!
Thanks, Carl. Path to victory. Reikland. Emperor Karl Franz must protect the Empire at all costs by expanding its authority and bringing the entire nation under his banner, either by pandering to the Elector Counts or through his military might. To help defeat both foreign and domestic enemies of the Empire, Karl Franz may use the electoral machinations to perform special powers. Once the Empire is united and its enemies are crushed, campaign victory will be achieved. So if we want to look at the campaign, we have the mission here to defeat that one army that we're at war with. Victory conditions. Short campaign is defeat these 3 factions and occupy, raise, loot or sack 30 different settlements. Long campaign is 60, and you have to complete short campaigns, so we still need to destroy all of those, and we need to be occupying all of these provinces. This for me is like the real sort of victory. If you want to go dominating campaign, you can do that too, but 272 settlements is huge. Now, saying that, this is a massive map. There's like nearly 300 factions in the game, so it's a lot. But, so this is the Empire here. If we go to this screen, Elector Counts, you can see this is the outline of the Empire. This is just we'll briefly explain kind of some of the mechanics here. So each region is a state, an elector state, and there's a count of them, and the elector count. Reikland is the one that we're in down here, and Karl Franz is the elector count of Reikland. So it gives you a bonus here, just to your whole, well, to the Lord and to the whole faction usually. So +2 for Empire Knights in our Lord's army, whoever this Lord is. And then research rate and update. It also gives a unique item, Dragon Tooth. Like we can look over on these other ones. They give other things. And it also tells you which of the elector state troops you unlock. So if we go to
Bring me to my men.
Recruit, this is our normal recruiting, where we can recruit these troops from our provinces, but we have the elector count state troops. Now these are limitedly available. You can see this one's on cooldown there because we have one already in our party, but they are very strong units, and then Regiments of Renown is just when our Lord reaches a certain level, we can recruit certain things. But yeah, these are these guys. And so it tells you almost how much fealty they have, that's how much they like us.
The Empire.
And you can also see some of these are blacked out. That's because that one and that one are vampire counts, and this person technically is an Empire faction, but doesn't view themselves. They don't swear fealty to the Empire, I believe. Yeah. So once we have control of these, we can assign one of our generals to this. But once we have, assigned them and we have it, and we get this item, for example, we keep the item. but the bonus goes to whoever's currently in that slot. There's also the electoral machinations. Now, what that is we gain prestige here based on things that we do, basically like maybe certain events that can happen within the elector counts, or often just by winning battles we gain prestige, and we can spend that on various different things here. Or we can spend it just to improve our relations with the different factions. If you look at them, the Empire, we're not actually like allied with any of them. We're most friendly with Talabaklad, but not that much. There's so many. There's also, so you may be thinking, as I originally was when I first started this one, that it's going to be, you know, easygoing. Well, not easygoing, but it's mainly going to be about like politicking and like, you know, where do you spend your fealty and other stuff. I don't know about lower difficulties, but on Legendary, that's not it at all. Basically, so many of these other Empire factions are going to die very quickly. But anyways, we're getting ahead of ourselves. Not ahead of ourselves, well, sort of. We have one mission currently. I like to always track all our missions up here. Oh, which that was tracked and I've untracked it. So let's go do this. So we've got a little mixed up army here. We're going against Helmut Ludenhof. Wow, auto-resolve would just still kill one of these. So you can see close victory. In theory, like, we've got a decently better army. Better units and more variety, but still medium casualties, close victory. We're gonna have to... I will auto-resolve battles if they give us favorable results, if I think it's good. But a lot of the time we're gonna have to fight in person, actually fight the battles, just because the bonuses to the AI, and as we saw there, like it'll give us too many losses, basically. What do you have there? What do they have? It's just an infantry and one unit of archers and the Lord. Okay, yeah, well, you're fine where you are. Let's just put you guys there. We'll put either of you. Actually, we should do it that way. Yeah. Because these guys have an aura about them. Carl, you can stand in the center. Hopefully they won't shoot you in the back. Just let the mortars go at it here. Totally miss. I mean, the AI, so you can see on the harder difficulty, as soon as we launch those, they start running to the side. They do try and dodge shots, and mortar shots specifically are actually kind of easy for them to dodge. Not easy, but on the easier side. Yeah, I guess we could say easy. You've got good charge defense. Why don't you go there? You guys go that way. Oh, crossbowmen are gonna die to our cavalry there. A Reiksguard.
Awaiting orders, sir. We serve the Emperor.
So they got off one shot, did a little bit of damage, but these are tier 3 shock cavalry, very heavy cavalry, so yeah, they're not doing too much there. What is this? Just charge into them there.
Great swords. We obey. Obey. Yes, General. Sir.
Okay, let's not kill our friends here. So you guys can kill him pretty easily. Reiksguard, let's come down and kill them. You guys both go over there.
My subjects call. For France! Ulrich's wrath on them.
Yeah, that'll absolutely smash them. Okay, now just unload on this guy, which should be pretty easy because he's got his back to us there. Guns do very badly at shooting through troops if their line of sight is blocked, but as you can see, if they have line of sight, and they don't have any problems whatsoever. Let's run them down. I don't think this army survives if we kill them, but I don't know. Okay, well, he's dead. Let's get you guys there. Yeah, you want to make sure there's as few of them left as possible so that the units actually dissipate. Here, why don't you fire them some? You guys, kill them. Oh, you're blocking each other. Damn idiots. What are you doing? I thought I told you to kill these guys. Well, some of them are going to get away, but hopefully not enough. No, there's definitely still going to be enough here. Alright, Grom. Not Grom. You could tell I was just playing Kislev, little Grom. The mortars there. Alright, that's fine. We're close enough. You know what? This is close enough. So it said close victory. This is the other thing that you find playing on the harder difficulties. I've found in my experience. More often, it drastically underestimates your power. Like, we only lost 27. It thought we were going to lose a whole unit and have medium casualties. Oh, you can also see who had the most kills there. What I like in this is it shows kills, as it does in many of the recent Total War games, but it shows kills and it shows damage, which is pretty nice. Yeah, they had the most kills, but they also had the most damage by quite a bit. You can see both our gunners putting in work there. We really don't need that to replenish our army at all. 283 is not much, though, is it? Unit experience? Plus 100? That's so little. I guess we'll go with the replenishment, just to keep everyone at full health. Because I think if we click on the units here... Yeah, you know, it requires 542 for the next rank. 100 is not that much. Mission successful. Now the mission... Oh, gained a follower. Militiaman. And we killed in battle. Now we need to capture Grunsburg. This is how it always is, well, pretty much, in Warhammer 3. Is it starts you off with one little small faction against you, and then you have to take them out. Often it's only one or two settlements. Sometimes just one, but with France here it is 3. Now they have their own army there. We're gonna have to move fast to be getting them. Okay, and then we have the level up tree. The question is, where do we want things to go for Carl here? I usually just like getting one in each of these first, and then, depending on the Lord, upgrading them. And especially with Carl, I think making him strong will be very good. These ones can be really strong if a large portion of your army is dedicated to one thing. So for example, if we have tons of cavalry, then getting bonus speed and charge bonus could be good for them, you know? If you have all great swords and demigryph knights, then getting all these upgrades could add a ton to them. But I like the first one. XP gain per turn is pretty good. I know I just said 100 wasn't much, but this is 75 every turn. Yeah, you can see we have the Dragon Tooth equipped, and that's what gave us that ability. And now we have Militiaman. Okay.
Summon the Elector Count.
Let's go. Let's take Grunsburg. Yeah, and it says close victory. This time it says low casualties, probably because they don't have a lord, but we're gonna have to go for it anyways, because again, we really can't afford to be losing people here. 3 spearmen, 3 swordsmen, and a crossbowman. Yeah, should be easy stuff. They have more infantry. They do actually have more units, I think, this time. Let's put you right up there. Let's put you over there. Is that the... Yeah, the crossbowmen are over there a little bit. Let's run you out over there, actually. Yeah, let's do this. You'll notice that I'm keeping them just a little bit ahead. If they do get our guns into melee, we will lose a lot of them. And because the guns can do so much damage, as we saw, I really do not want to lose them. Let's just fast forward a bit. Oh, yeah. Good. Get off one little volley before they hit us, I think. Yeah, you guys might have to go toe-to-toe with them. That'll be totally fine for you. Shoot those guys. No. Yeah, you can see that they run forwards until they get line of sight. Why did you just cancel your charge right on top of them? Oh my god, sometimes such weird stuff in the game, but whatever. I want you to start shooting at those ones. Carl, you're gonna actually charge out in front.
To us, the foe! We serve the Emperor! Moving now! My subjects call! Get them! No lingering! No! My God!
See, what's happening here is one unit can keep them kind of like trapped in melee here, which is definitely what's going on there. Yeah, come charge into the back of those spearmen. And then the guns can keep firing because it's just one person, so he's not blocking their line of sight. So they can keep shooting even though it's in melee. Now jump in and hit that.
Soldiers of the Empire, to battle!
Let's have you run over there. Say, can you guys shoot at those? Let's try that. Turn that off. Stop. You keep doing that. You guys get away.
Understood. Taking position. Great swords. Reikland Knights.
Let's speed this up a bit. Carl is in there. He's taking some damage, as you can see, but we don't need to worry about the army surviving here. They will absolutely die, but you know, a few extra kills, some XP, all of that. Decisive again. Only 22, even less that time. Yeah, you can see the number of kills this unit has made in this battle. Kills will count towards a unit's XP, so Carl doing pretty good work there too. I love that sort of style of battle in Warhammer 3 because there's so many strong units in all cases. This is the best thing that the Warhammer games I think did over all the previous games, which also makes sense because we have like mythical stuff in this game, but the unit variety, in terms of what you can have and play with and fight with is so good. Okay, we got an item, Iron Curse Icon, plus 15% missile resistance. We're just gonna occupy it. We don't want to loot it because this is Empire Town. This is where we already are. Capture Grunsburg. Now we got the Ruby Ring of Ruin. Iron Curse Icon. Maintain control of 2 provinces either by direct ownership or through vassals. Was that what it was? Yeah, capture 2 provinces. We don't even have 1 province yet. So that's going to be a minute. So this is Altdorf, our capital here. Now we get to the question of what do we want to build. I'll say right away we can destroy that there. And I think we're just gonna get a couple spearmen. Yeah, I think if we just have a larger melee line, they can hold the line. Only, I like getting archers too, but we don't have enough, I think, to hold them if we're going against a larger force. Grunsburg. I doubt we're going to be able to make it to Ubersreik next turn, but we will see. We can already upgrade let's upgrade Altdorf first of all. Let's look at the building browser. So Altdorf, at higher levels, we're going to have those 3 slots dedicated to that stuff, but that can wait until we unlock those. So the way that it works with the provinces and stuff, and I am explaining a lot of this because the last Total War one that I did was medieval too, so this is obviously pretty different. Instead of just every settlement is on its own and able to build everything, you have provinces. So this province consists of these 4 settlements. 3 of these are smaller, and this one is the provincial capital. And if you look at it, these settlements, they can only be upgraded to 3 tiers. So these are the buildings that are available for our whole faction, basically. And then there are some things that are unique, like resources or landmarks or perks that are unique to each settlement. So the main chain capital, the provincial capital, can go to 5. So obviously we have a limited number of build slots here. We don't want to be using one of these in one of these slots when a province like this can hold that, because it only has 3. Likewise, we probably wouldn't want to build like this chain in this one because it'll only get up to here. It can never build these higher ones. Yeah, so the question is here, do we go for infrastructure and try to get money and stuff at first, money and growth, or do we go... I think I want to build a shooting range, because pistoliers will be helpful. Outriders are also helpful when we get them, and handgunners. I'm destroying this over here, yeah, because we don't need that. And also, the swordsmen and the spearmen with the shields are good. They're better than just spearmen, but not that much. Crossbowmen and halberdiers are pretty good. Empire captain's good. Huntsmen and greatswords are very good. The Ironsides, the Hockland long rifles. Or do we wait till it's tier 2 and then build one of these, like Shrine to Sigmar and some flagellants? Well, let's do this. This is going to give us growth. A lot of growth. Income, replenishment rate. We're just going to do that there. And then... should we upgrade that? No, let's upgrade Altdorf. And then in 4 turns we'll be able to upgrade, not update. So we've done that. Route Marcher, I think, the 5% there. Yeah, that'll probably be worth it. Then we'll get Hold the Line, because that is a great passive ability. And then we'll get into his chain to upgrade him. Now, do we want Iron Curse Icon or Ruby Ring of Ruin? Armor Piercing? No, we definitely want this. Flaming Attack. He already has magical attack, so I guess, you know, but Flaming is also, you know, cool. But also the Fireball bound spell is good. I don't think they're going to have that much missile, but if they do, then we can change it before going in. And a little bit more armor piercing damage. Commandment available. Oh! I totally forgot that we have Helmgart over here. So we do have one full province already, which is Helmgart. Now this is a bit of a weird one. You'll notice it doesn't say anything like income or growth. Well, no, it does say growth. It doesn't say public order. Well, control. That's because this is a fort. So if we look at the building browser here, it's just a fort. That's all it can ever be. You know, it's designed to block this pass through the mountains from whatever's out here. So we can update. We're going to do this one, so that grows fast, and then we can upgrade it fast. Has a big garrison already, but you know, when we upgraded it, gets upgrades to the defenses and then better garrison as well. Oh, right. I think we're gonna start off just with that right away. +2 recruit rank for infantry units, and then the 5 leadership and speed, I think, is great stuff. And do we want to improve our relations with any of them? Halabaklad. Excellent unknown. Land. Who likes us? Well, Ostland kind of does, but they're way out there. They're gonna die. Hockland does. They're probably gonna die too. All right, let's do it a little bit. Let's improve relations. Maybe actually we should have done this. Well, whatever. Midland. Let's do it with Wissenland and Nuln. A caravan. Okay. Sterling, let's do that there too. And then that'll be all. Okay. And also in diplomacy, is there anything, just as a quick deal, that we can do? Talabaklad is willing to trade with us and give military access. That's great. Well, military access doesn't really do anything for us, but we'll take it. And some money from them.
Ice Queen of Kislev.
Protector of the weak.
Baston and Paravon. Let's do that.
In dealings with fellow man.
So you can see the number over here is either how much above or below acceptance they are. 0 is acceptance. So balancing offer just adds gold, either to our side or their side, to make it accepting. And so we'll take... They want this with us, so we can offer it and take a little bit of money. Which is, which we will take there.
They are one people.
Okay. And let's go ahead and end the turn. So you can see, yeah, 296 factions to start out with. And they're already going to start counting down, I'm sure. And you'll see that number really dwindle fast over the next 20 turns. Hawkland out there, the Brass Keep in there. Oh, Baston. College's endorsement. Altdorf, he recruited Battle Wizard. Okay.
Yes.
This is what I didn't want. Is that we can't reach it in one turn because Grunburg's too far away. But that's okay. There's not much else. Let's just do that in there for some money.
Moving off.
If we were to go ambush and go hidden, or Winds of Magic. Magic wouldn't slow it down too much. But we have a wizard here. What are you? Are you a life wizard? A jade wizard. Ooh, interesting. Awakening of the Wood. Large explosion area. 1 second. 19 damage. Okay, interesting. And then it hits them with minus 45 seconds speed. And then gets Earthblood, which is great. That's a healing spell. Shield of Thorns. In my last playthrough, I got a Bright Mage, I believe, or Bright Wizard, which is got fire stuff, which is just straight up damage, which I really like. But, you know, maybe this could be really good. Melee damage reflection, that could be good. Fleshed Stone, that one's pretty good too, although I think tougher to use. Regrowth is really good on a single combatant healer. The Dwellers Below. So it's a vortex, does 4 damage per second. 30 projectiles, 4 damage per second. 15. Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we got some good stuff here. We are going to send you over to join the army. So they are a hero, so they'll do scouting, which increases our chance to find a magic item, but also we'll just have access to them in battle, which is kind of more important, I would say. Maybe we want to give you the Ruby Ring of Ruin, actually. I think we do. Because
what?
The flaming attack doesn't mean that much for him. He's already got a magical attack. Give him the Iron Curse icon. Give this to you, because then also you can use the Fireball spell, which will be helpful.
Who calls? Step to it.
Okay, so because we can't get there this turn, let's just get another 2 spearmen on the way. Yeah, let's go for it. Now, if this army over here comes over, this will be a hard battle. But if they stay there, well, obviously that one will be a hard battle. But the more they delay it, the more we can build up our forces and our lords a little bit. Yeah, I figured he'd be moving. He's at forced march, though, so they're tired in battle. Ambush defense chance 25. I don't think we can ambush a settlement, unfortunately. We could try, but I don't think we will. Also, yeah, we got to drop a save in here. Because again, as I said, things can go badly, you know? If, for example, Karl Franz... Well, no, he's a legendary lord, so even if he died, he'd come back. But, I don't know if I would redo it or not. The plan, as we have it here, is go through here, take these two, vaguely, and then I think I might come out and take Blackstone Post and take out the Barrow Legion over here, which are vampires. And I do that because I like to secure the southern border here a little bit. Sometimes they'll lose to, you know, Baston and Karak Ziflin and other stuff, but a lot of the time I find they just wipe through them. Oh god, and you look, they've already got 13, so the army is only one less than us. Really, and that's just our wizard. So if you take away the wizard, they have an army just as big as ours. And then they also have the garrison here, which is only another 7 units, 3 spearmen, 3 swordsmen, and a crossbowman. But in addition to what they have, but the thing is, if we stop and we recruit more, they will just keep recruiting more as well. It says Pyrrhic victory. Look, if we auto-resolve, it would kill most of our troops. See, this is what's tough. They have... He basically has a mirror image of our starting army. Almost. Instead of swordsmen, he has the spearmen with shields. But you can see he has the 2 gunners, Empire Knights as well instead of Reiksguard. Reiksguard are better, but has mortars, has the cavalry unit, has great swords. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. But we can do it. We can do it. See, this is the first one. All the others we could have just done. We could have just auto-resolved or, like, won easily. You know, they didn't take too much. But this one is going to take some doing. For sure. Now, what I find normally is when the AI has reinforcements coming in, they will hold and wait for the reinforcements to come in, and then they will come at us. Which I wonder if we can make that happen, because there's a huge hill here that I don't really want to advance up on, especially with, you know, mortar fire and whatnot coming on us. So let's do this here. We don't need to channel magic. We'll just start deployment. Let's do this here. I want to group these guys up real fast. Yeah, let's move you over there. We're gonna box them up into a pretty small group. Sort of just keep them as we did before, you know, with Karl out in front of them. So what we're gonna do this time, though, yeah. I'm gonna put these guys over here next to them. That side. We'll just group them a little bit. Then we're gonna do this. 3 of you right there. 3 of you over there. The reason that I grouped them like that is the Caribou Greatswords, they have an ability called Bathed in Blood, so it gives bonus melee attack and leadership, which is morale, basically, to all the allies in range. So it's only going to be the 2 units, but I want them to be in the center, because if they clump up at all, that's what we'll have there. Let's start with you, maybe a little further up, too. I have you over in the woods over there. We'll keep them hidden, maybe. And then as they advance up, we can jump out and get them from behind. What's the range on that? Do you think... you could take out one of those guys with it? Oh, you have to get in pretty close, don't you? The mortars will start shooting at you. Oof. And they almost hit you. Ooh, it did take out one of the mortars. Let's also just have you dodge around here a little bit. Has that made them start coming at us? Oh, I was so wrong. Okay, yeah. Also, they didn't have reinforcements because we're attacking them. They start with them. I would love for you to hit the great... The knights actually would be another good target. No! Oh, it hit a hill. Oh, there's a hill there. So this is line of sight projectile, and as you can see, if it hits a hill, it hits a hill. Ooh, that almost got him. If we can have him drain some of their mortar shots, though, that's still pretty good. Here we go. A little bit of damage to some of them. The great swords or the knights are ones that I would love to take out with the fireball. Or actually the gunners are good too. Plus if there's multiple units on top of each other. No, how did you miss? No. Okay, some damage to them. We've only got one left. Come on, can we bait this unit into range? So where are the great swords for them? Oh, they're right there. There we go. Will it hit the hill? I think it'll still hit the hill. Shit. Oh, no, it didn't. We got them. It was better against the mortars. I want you to back up in the forest a little bit because you're a little too close there. Okay, now our mortar is getting to work. Yeah, no, hit the great swords. Please hit the great swords. How much winds of power do we have? And this one costs 6. Okay, so we got a few uses left. Nice, we hit them there. I want you to run out now. And I want you to take them out. They are coming way too hard on our flank right there. Oh, the archers are gonna probably turn around and... Oh yeah, run in, run in. Yep. Get them to charge in on our spearmen, I guess. Looked like they were trying to go for our guys there. Okay, so we can we've taken out all of their range is going to be a bit annoying here. Charge him. Shoot him, please. Shoot him. You get up here. Okay, so we've successfully done something to them. Back there. Okay, now charge in and get them. I need you to come in and take out these missile units there. You get in there. You get over here. Oh, the handgunners, yeah, they're gonna shred us if they work the way that they do. Yeah, I guess shoot on them. Our warriors flee. Oh shit. The one guy there just took out our whole fucking unit of handgunners. Oh, and the... the mortars are still going. That's what it also was.
We are Sigmar's heirs.
Can you take those out? Okay, you have crushed those guys.
Karl Franz.
Carl, I need you to... Well, you're doing okay, I guess. Oh, no, they're fleeing as well.
Reichsguard. Formation. March. Get them. By God, Maraz.
Okay, actually, they're doing some friendly fire damage, it seems like. Oh. They have also... They've come back, so they're not afraid anymore. That's great. You get to them, and
The Empire endures.
if we could take out their lord, that would be really great.
What do you bid?
Please, please, please. If we can just cause them to flee, that would be excellent. Those guys are broken. Yeah, you keep hitting them. Okay, okay, we're... A lot of them are starting to rout here. Nice. Okay, we got them. We got their lord there.
Artillery.
Shattered.
Spearmen.
Get up there, get up there.
Go.
Get over there. Actually, you guys get there too. You just keep chasing them.
Spearmen. For Oldorf. Sir. Obey. Yes, General. By Ulrich's wrath. The power of life is mine.
Right, so now we just need to get them all to flee.
No lingering. Karl Franz.
Okay.
By Ulrich's wrath. For the twin
I want you to go get those guys. Yeah, you get up here too.
Spearmen. Battle awaits. General. Attack.
So shattered means that they're broken and they're not coming back. Broken just means that they're fleeing for now. But they will come back as soon as they are, as soon as their morale recovers. Oh yeah, get a big one right in there. That ought to do some work.
Sigma.
Actually, yeah, just charge in there at the back. Stop.
Yes, General. Fire! Fire! Swordsman. Reichsguard Knights.
Wavering, wavering.
Mortar. Sigmar calls. At speed. Great man.
There we go. Oof. Okay, they are all gonna die because it's a settlement battle. We'll just end it there. Pyrrhic victory, but we didn't lose all the units that they said we were going to, which is pretty good. 1,700 on them. Yeah, 17,000 on them. Yeah, he did as much as those guys did. Well, did pretty good. Pretty good. The fact that their lord came in after the guns actually worked out quite well. I think you could tell when I'm either more stressed or concentrating more because I talk less during the battles, but yeah, really good work. Carl did a lot of good work in there too. I was a little worried too when he was fighting the lord and his health started draining, but the fact that we were able to kill him, put some morale penalty in on them, a bunch of them start to flee. The handgunners did a bit of damage. Yeah, the mortars were certainly very annoying. There we go. Enchanted shield. Okay, so we got some armor there too. Fantastic. Occupy this. Great news. Ah, and Carl now has a barded warhorse. He's leveled up enough that he gets a warhorse. I think... Yeah, so the wizards will get warhorse and then a Pegasus. He'll get a warhorse, then a Pegasus, and then Deathclaw, which is his griffin at some point. So now that we have those two, we're going to get hold the line and then hard to hit. And then we're going to advance through this, the yellow line there, which is advancing his own personal stats to make him just a killing machine in battle, which is great.
I see no other option.
I think I could have used the fireballs a little better. The first one was great, but then it got a little less great after that. Awakening the Wood. So we could get Life Bloom, which anytime we cast a spell restores hit points of all allies for 4 seconds. So 0.8%. What's the cooldown on this? Where am I seeing that? 21 seconds. But if we get that, it'll reduce the Winds of Magic cost and reduce the cooldown to 15 seconds and only 5. Or we get Earth Blood, which is just a straight up healing spell. Heals a lot more. Yeah, I think we'll get that too. It's just such a good one to have. Okay, so Ubersreik. Now Ubersreik already has this one built. Raining Field. Should we keep it and eventually level it up? I actually don't think so. I think I'd rather destroy this and build the shooting range one. Because the Pistoliers would be good, and then we can get more handgunners at level 2. When we get it to level 2, as we can see, that is quite good. I do also like the Flagellants. I think they're... like, they die a lot. Hey, they're really, really useful in battle. So... yeah, so that's what I want to get at when this one gets to level 2. So we'll destroy that and we'll put the shooting range in there. The next turn we can take that over there. I think that's everything that we can do here. So, oh, we have enough for machinations now. Oh, wait. Whoa, whoa, whoa. We gotta recruit something. We're going, especially early on like this. We want to be recruiting every turn. I think we're just gonna go with more spearmen. As you can see, like, they did the job, you know, they just sort of hold the line while our cavalry continues to smash into the back, the hammer and anvil, and I think that works pretty well. Also our siege, when they don't have siege on the other side, but you have it, you can see Festus the Leech Lord. Going from the brass keep there, you can see that, oh, they're already recruiting more. You're at war with these guys? Oh, yeah, you are. And you just crushed them. State troop standards. Now we'll +5 leadership for all of them, +5 speed, and now when we go to recruit, it says that they already have 2 XP. So what that does is bonus melee attack, melee defense, and leadership. And if you're a missile unit, it also gives accuracy and reload skill. We have movement. We're just gonna go all the way. Take it out. They just have the one lord there. Decisive, but we'll fight it anyways. I don't want to lose any units here. And actually, now that we have Life Bloom, it doesn't resurrect dead ones, but you'll be able to see, especially on like Karl Franz, we can heal so much. You know, you can actually come out sort of like net positive. In your net positive in the HP that you have.
We are Sigmar's heirs! I will not stand idle. We are Sigmar's heirs!
Let's actually... why are you over there?
Spearman!
You guys over on this side. No, 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 not you. You. We'll move you out there. Start deployment. Oh god, we still have more spearmen. There's so many.
Spearmen! Sigmar commands! Swordsmen! Reichsguard! Through it!
Yeah, the AI... yeah, he's gonna advance on us because they always advance. When I say that, they don't actually always advance. Let's do that. So you can see it's not really healing these units any, because it will only heal the actual individual units. It's not going to revive any that are already dead. But it is immensely useful on Carl.
I am its vessel. My known ready.
Why are you hitting these guys?
Sage wizard.
What's the hill like? Yeah, I don't know if you can... Let's get you over there. And then launch that. It should be.
Let's guy that.
Hopefully go over the hill. Nope, not quite.
Let the wind of life blow.
Let's have that. You shoot at that.
For the Empire. Gyrant cause.
Oh, now we don't have enough to heal.
The Empire at speed. For Altdorf. Our weapons are
Yeah, you guys should be shooting.
ready. It is done. By Ulrich's wrath. Prepare for combat. Spearmen. Ready for war. Go. Standing by. Cannons. Fire. Handgunners. Ready. For the Emperor. At speed. Prepare for combat. Very well. Moving now. Take the ground. Gairen, rise. No lingering. Go for the Emperor.
There we go. That's some good damage on him.
For France. Great swords. Prepare for combat. All ranks fire. Shoot them. All ranks
No,
fire.
just shoot him.
Yes, my lord. Feel life flow. Yes, at speed. Quick march. By Ulrich's wrath. Reichsguard Knights. For Heldenhammer. For the Emperor.
Yeah, you just stop doing what you're doing.
Stop!
Do not shoot at people.
Freemen.
You, can you heal Carl there?
Power of life. I am life. Formation. March. Prepare for combat. Ulrich's wrath on them. Take position.
Carl is taking a good bit of damage here.
No lingering.
I was hoping you'd kill this guy a little faster, but I suppose it is what it is.
At once. Death.
There we go. Ooh, there was a lot of friendly fire there is what that was. He's been shot by his allies.
For Heldenhammer.
Right? In another second or two, we should be getting
Moving now.
another healing. You can see that bar on his thing. That's the bar for the HP, for how much he can heal left before it like runs out, I guess. There you go. Heal both of them a little bit. And you can see that I'm playing this out actually just so that I can heal him up more. Oh, we could have gotten one more in at the end, but that was the last unit on the field. 98, not bad. Not too bad. Could have been better, probably, but still pretty good. Still pretty good. Yeah, so that's... I forget. Carl is not that strong yet. And, well, also the accuracy of those guys is... as you can see, there was a lot of shots that were going into Carl there. It's best when it's, as we saw, when it's the hero fighting a unit and tying up a whole unit. I mean, they are excellent at eliminating single entity, but if there's only 2 single entities, there's a high chance of friendly fire. But there we go, we have 2 settlements now, or 2 provinces. Because we have secured the province of Reikland. We've destroyed the secessionists.
In the name of Magnus. Yes.
Nice. We can level him up here. So yeah, now we can do things like increase his armor, his charge, his attack, his HP. I think we'll go HP first, then we'll increase his melee attack. Then we'll move up the line there. It probably wouldn't hurt to get even just the 2 levels in there. Gives us 4 and 4. Yeah, it's probably the biggest bonus, but there's Life Bloom. I think I want to get Life Bloom too. Just to have that passive healing going through the whole force anytime he casts anything. That's good stuff. Okay. Okay. Now we've got some space here, so we can do that. Let's upgrade that one. What do we want to build over here? I think maybe actually I want to build this so that we can recruit engineers and so that we can recruit artillery as it goes up. Maybe this one so that we can recruit knights too. We could do one of these to gain control or... Nah. Yeah, I think we're going to do that. We're going to do that. That. That's all our money being spent. Oh, Heimgard can be upgraded. We'll definitely hit that first one there. Now for Ubersreik. I would love to put this in place for construction discount and growth, but I think we're going to want the control. Plus it gives income bonus from tariffs. Do we need to recruit more spearmen? That's the question. 2 turns we can start recruiting other stuff. 1 turn we can recruit pistoliers and other stuff. I think we'll stay where we are right now. We'll not recruit anymore. So then yeah, next turn I think I want to go over here. These guys owned by Marienburg.
By the comet.
We might be able to confederate them at some point, take them into our, absorb them into our empire, but we can't. Oh, by the way, yeah, let's look back at the elector counts. Still looks like everything's fine on this map, but when we go to just the strategic map here, you can see those are orcs, greenskins that I've pushed in through there. Bestis is pushed down through there, so Hawkland there, they're nearly, I mean, they only had a couple to begin with, but they're down to 1. They're probably soon to die. Ogres up there. Ostermark is down to just 1. The Wargrove of Woe, those wood elves there, have pushed out and basically destroyed Ostermark there. Talabaklad's still fine. Sylvania hasn't pushed at us yet. These guys are all fine over here, but you can see that the destruction's already starting up here. So yeah, we've got our work cut out for us in saving the Empire here. What do I want for the next one? I think maybe I want this, mass-produce small ammunition. Just because it's so quick to recruit or to research. Or I think I want that for the 5% campaign movement range is really good. The income's good too, but movement range is great. Then we'll do that. I like getting a lot of the smaller 3-off ones first, unless there's something really good that I want to search for, but in a way, I really hate tech trees like this because there's so many different options. I'm always like, God, what do I go for? When this isn't, well, because this is a tech tree, but it's not a tree at all. When it's an actual tree, you can start at one point and then branch off, but
Bring me to my men.
in any case, I think I'll probably finish it up there. we are off to a good start. And I say good start, it's turn 4. You're supposed to easily beat those guys. That's your initial little, little starting run. So we've only had one battle that was a bit of a test, and even that wasn't a true test.
Ready.
It's only going to get harder from here on out, but we will get stronger as well. So yeah, I think next stop is we move down this way and we take out these vampires, and we might hold on to their settlements here, or we can sell them off to some of the factions down here, hopefully for a good bit of money, but also maybe for like military alliances with them, or at least, non-aggression pacts and stuff. And then that will hopefully bolster, like if we can sell Blackstone Post and Gorung Zint, we don't know where that is. I think it's up in the mountains over there, but if we can sell those to Kerak Ziflin, they'll have the whole province, and that'll make them stronger. And then if we're also allies with them, that forms a strong ally on our flank here. So then we can kind of turn. I want to take these out first, and then turn and go up this way. Wissenland and Nuln, I hope will be fine on their own, but I think they will. I think they're pretty strong, so I think they should be okay. These guys are going to be a mess. I think Nordland and Hochland are both going to die very soon. I think Ostland is not long for the world either. There's Kislev out there. Maybe we could be friends with them. But and then there's orcs down here. So we want to secure down here and then turn up and secure up here. And then at some point we'll have to take out Sylvania, but they are a monster of a foe for us to fight. So I think we'll do a big loop like that. And if we can recruit any of these counts into our ranks at any point, then no, that's even better. But that is going to be it for this episode. As always, my long-winded wind down, my rambling wind down. So as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.